Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at what your person is currently thinking about you. So go ahead and pick a pile and we'll get started. It's really lovely to have you all here with me today. I'm so grateful for your presence. Alright, pile one, let's get into your reading and see what's going on with your person. I hope you're doing really well today. Alright, pile one. What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one? The Chariot. What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one, please? What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one? What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one, please? What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one? What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one? What's pile one's person currently thinking about pile one? Okay. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, lovely. Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, Justice, the Hermit, Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, and I'll get into these in a second. Okay, so their current thoughts about you. Let's see here. So with the Chariot and the King of Pentacles, your person is feeling really motivated to come towards you. They're definitely listening to their intuition, or at least their intuition is definitely telling them to make movement towards you. This person is definitely thinking about how to take action, because with this King of Pentacles, this person feels very committed to you. They feel very loyal to you. I get a very devoted energy from the King of Pentacles, and it's like almost like your person is thinking about how they want to show you the devotion that they have for you. It's like they want to ground this connection, or what I'm hearing is like they want to show you like how committed they are to you. Because maybe this person like is committed, but they've kind of like hid it or something, or they haven't told you, just how serious they are about you. But it's like with this Chariot, it's like your person's ready to come forward and really like admit to you, that they want to be in your life for a long time, and that they're very loyal to you, and that you're the person that they want to dedicate themselves to. The King of Pentacles is very dedicated, very loyal, hardworking. I feel like this person also wants to show you that they are trustworthy. Like, for example, if your person's shown you love in the past but maybe hasn't always acted on it, this person wants to like actually take that action now, like put action to their words is what I'm hearing, which is interesting. So maybe your person was a bit shy and wasn't maybe taking action, but it's like now they're wanting to, with this Chariot, like charge in. Because with the Chariot, I feel like your person has gained some sort of confidence in themselves recently. I feel like they've grown up spiritually as well. I feel like the Chariot is a very spiritual card. And with the King of Pentacles, that's a very mature energy. So I think your person has elevated a lot in terms of that. Like they've ascended to a certain degree is what I'm feeling. Also the Ace of Swords and Justice. So your person is really thinking about how they've come to some new conclusions, I think, about this connection. The Ace of Swords typically represents like a sudden epiphany or clarity coming through maybe after a time of confusion. And the Justice is, again, balancing things out. I think this is also saying your person is using proper judgment, like they're seeing things clearly, and so their vision is not clouded. Like maybe for a while it was or something, like they were confused, but I feel like this person is not confused any longer, because we also have like two swords here. Like your person's really seeing through the illusions is what I'm feeling. So those illusions could be their fears, or maybe things that other people told them about this connection that they're realizing, that no one else really understands. Something like that is what I'm getting. Like there was some sort of, or it could have been the two of you were having a hard time communicating, and there was like a lot of miscommunication, but I feel like your person is starting to like see things from your side of the story and like understand that maybe things weren't as bad as they thought in the past, or something about that. Like they're starting to really like get you in this situation more, and balancing themselves out. And I feel like also with the justice, they're starting to really judge you fairly, judge the situation fairly, and I think they're looking at it from a higher perspective. And so I think they're really letting go of like guilt and blame and that kind of stuff. Like they're not blaming you for things in the past. I feel like they're starting to come to a higher perspective and just see the lesson in things rather than getting all caught up in their ego and like angry or like resentful or something. We have the Ace of Wands and the Hermit. So yeah, your person's really full of passion for you as well. They're thinking about you a lot. They definitely want to reach out to you is also what I'm feeling. The Ace of Swords could also represent like communication, wanting to speak their truth to you. I feel like the Justice also definitely represents your person wants to make things right with you if there have been wrongs. They would like to apologize if that was like an option. I feel like your person really would apologize to you, but there could be some shyness though about it. They could have some guilt, shame around it. But we have the Hermit, so your person's definitely been on a spiritual journey recently. They've been going within a lot, thinking about you definitely in a passionate way. I also feel like there's something that has recently like given them a new spark of like hope in this connection, because the Ace of Wands can also represent like optimism, excitement. So it's like your person maybe for some of you, it seemed like for a little bit like all was lost in this connection. Maybe they assumed that you were done with them or something like that, but they're starting to feel like there is renewed sense of like opportunity in this connection. And with this little star and his lantern, it's like they're seeing the light. They're seeing that maybe things could pan out between the two of you, like things could work out. And the Hermit also is definitely about self-reflection. So again, your person's growing in wisdom is what I feel. They're really maturing and growing in their wisdom. And so I feel like when you do see this person or talk to them, I feel like you will notice that this person seems different. Like I'm getting the sense that they're quieter and they're like more of a listener than maybe they were before. Definitely more spiritual is what I'm sensing. So your person's been on some sort of vision quest is what I'm feeling, and they've been re-inspired by this connection, I think, as well. Also, that I think that this connection with this Ace of Wands has actually been the inspiration behind all this soul searching that they seem to want to do, because I think this connection seems like a deep soul one. So it's like it's called them to really go within it, because this is not just like a surface level connection. This is very deep, and so they've had to really examine themselves in a way that I don't think they've ever done before, is what I'm hearing. So your person's really diving deep is what I'm feeling at the moment. Let's see, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So this Five of Pentacles, yeah, there could have been a time in this connection where your person felt very rejected and abandoned by you, whether that was actually, you actually walked away from them, or they just perceived a rejection, again, maybe due to that misunderstanding or miscommunication. Your person wants to come out of this. This also could represent ending a period of no contact, because the Page of Wands can be, a messenger. It's like you're really exciting them all of a sudden. It's like they were in a very cold, wintry place, very, very sad. But it's like they want to come back into the light here with the Page of Wands. They want to reach out to you, especially. I feel like they're feeling really called to like send you a message of some sort. I think they just miss you a lot. Like they really miss talking to you. So I think if there's periods of time where you guys don't like talk very much, it kind of makes this person feel really lonely. I'm sensing for some of you, your person doesn't have a lot of close friends. Not in a not that that's a bad thing. It's more that with this Hermit energy, I think your person is very selective when it comes to friends. Like it's not that they can't make friends. It's more that they're just the type that only wants to have like a few really, really, really close friends. And I think you're one of their closest friends. And so I think you're like one of the only people that they really open up to also. And like, I think you're one of the only people that they really talk to is what I'm feeling. And so when you guys don't talk, it's like this person doesn't really talk to anyone, because I'm sensing this person feels very, like there's a very deep connection here and your person feels very safe with you. And so it's like when you're not in their life as much, they tend to feel very ungrounded. This person might have abandonment issues also, and so they really want to talk to you because they could be feeling very lonely at the moment, very isolated somehow. Yeah, something about their home situation is not happy. It could be like for some of you, like another relationship, and that situation is not happy. Or it could be just something about where they're living just doesn't feel quite right, or it's like they wish that you lived with them or something. Something about their home life is like just uncomfortable. So take that as it resonates, or it's just like their home as in like their body, something about their body feels uncomfortable. I feel like a root chakra imbalance from the Five of Pentacles oftentimes. So just a general feeling of like being unworthy or like unsafe. Um, let's see, we also have the Ten of Cups and the Five of Cups. So again, something about the home situation. It's like they want to have this happy home with you with this Ten of Cups. Like they want you to be living together. They want to experience, paradise with you. This is like that heaven on earth energy. So they feel like it's heaven on earth when you guys are together. That's really how they feel. And with this Five of Cups contrasting, this is such an interesting contrast because the Five of Cups is literally half of the Ten of Cups. So it's like when you're not around, they're just like depressed and like kind of miserable. I think this person might also deal with like some regret over how they've treated you or just how things maybe have happened in this connection. I feel that for some of you, your person wasn't communicating maybe very much about how they were really feeling, and so it might have caused like a block in this connection because you didn't really know what they like wanted from you. Maybe they kind of assumed you would just know, or that they didn't have to tell you, or they weren't like ready to tell you. But I think all along your person always did want to be with you. Like they wanted this Ten of Cups. And I think they're even realizing that more than ever is like, because of this contrast with the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, it's like your person feels so lonely without you. It's like you're the person that like adds like sunshine and like joy to their life, and it's just not the same without you is really how I'm feeling. Your person's kind of suffering is what I'm sensing as well, and it's like they're thinking about like almost like what they could have with you or like what could have been if maybe they had made different choices in the past. But of course, hindsight is 20/20, so we don't really know, what the consequences are going to be. But I feel like your person, for some of you, if they did walk away or like disrupted this connection somehow, they're really feeling the consequence of that because they're realizing that they could have had it all with you or that you guys could have it all together. And so they're just like really feeling like not great about whatever their current reality is. Really wanting to like also like leave a situation behind is what I'm feeling, because that Chariot can be about leaving situations because they're just recognizing that they aren't happy in whatever they're sitting in. And so that could be whether or not they're in a karmic situation. It's more like if they're not, it's more like they're realizing like they have maybe some mental health stuff they need to work through. They need to leave behind some fears, stuff like that, or they do need to literally leave behind a situation, could be a job, because they're realizing that that's just never going to make them happy, and that no matter how much they try to convince themselves, it's like the Ten of Cups is like something that they experience with you, and they don't find that other places, and maybe they tried looking for it, and it just did not work. So yeah, they're definitely missing you quite a bit with that, feeling very very lonely. We have the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. This is very interesting. So it seems like your person has a lot of like mental conflict, or maybe they did in the past. They were maybe very confused, and so they might have acted very like inconsistent towards you and maybe really confused you, because I think their head was kind of a mess for a while. Like I feel like this connection is very deep, so I think it kind of maybe threw your person for a loop. There was a lot of emotions maybe being brought up, feelings that they hadn't felt before, and so it was like kind of I'm here just like a mess inside their head. Like it was an absolute mess, and they didn't know like what to think, what to believe, what to choose, what choice to make, and so they might have just been super confusing to you, and that might have really hurt your feelings. But I think it was because your person was just like really all over the place, and it's like they didn't even know like right from wrong, like top from bottom. Like they were just like, I'm just like seeing this image of your person just like flying through space, like spinning. So they were in a really jumbled place. But I feel like with this Four of Wands, this is like them kind of settling down. I feel like your person has calmed down from that because they've been going within a lot with the Hermit, and they're starting to like get clarity on what they really want in life. And I think that could have been a problem for a little bit, is like they didn't know if they were like maybe like ready for commitment. Maybe they didn't know, like they could have been just really scared of commitment. For a lot of people, sometimes like a fear of commitment comes from a fear of actually like losing the other person. So they could have just been really scared to commit to you because then maybe they felt like they would lose you, or they were scared of like having like another failed relationship if they've had a lot of those in the past and they didn't want to lose you. So maybe they just kind of like were ambiguous because they didn't want to necessarily commit, but they didn't necessarily want to walk away either. But that, again, that could have been very confusing and hurtful for you. Take that as it resonates if that was your situation. But it's like, yeah, they're kind of starting to really sit down and think about that they really want this commitment. They really want stability, because something, again, about their life just isn't feeling stable. And so they're recognizing that they just really want like companionship. They want something solid with that King of Pentacles. It's like, this is a person that wants to settle down. And so I think your person is just really ready to have just some, just a stable partner and just like a really happy life with you. Oh wow, and with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, yeah, your person's definitely thinking about offering you something, offering you love. The Ace of Pentacles also is like, a new beginning as well. There's a lot of aces in this pile, so I feel like there's a lot of new energy coming through for your person. They want to offer you something as value as well. With that Ace of Pentacles, it's like they want to make you an offer you can't refuse, is what I'm hearing. So I think your person might have really been putting in work to improve themselves, so that if they do come forward towards you, that it's like they're actually like at your level, or they feel that you'll say yes because you recognize that they've added value to themselves through, I feel like, inner work. But yeah, they're feeling very romantic towards you, very much wanting to pursue you, wanting to come towards you with their love, and then just definitely give you something with this Ace of Pentacles. And again, it's like, for some of you, it's like a commitment that they never gave you in the past because they were scared or something like that. Kind of like what I was mentioning before, is your person, like, you might have been able to tell they had these feelings for you, but they just never seemed to really verbalize it or tell you what they really were wanting. But it's like your person's starting to get up the confidence to actually be like honest with you about their intentions. We have the Temperance card, so balance has come in. Your person has been healing a lot as well. This can also indicate patience, so I feel like your person is thinking about that. You've been very patient with them. Also, you have a very angelic energy. So this Judgment is that those epiphanies I was talking about as well. Your person's been coming to, realizations. I feel like that's also about ascension. And this Two of Pentacles is about them really getting their priorities straight. And again, like figuring out what they really want in life. It's like, would they rather run away from love and commitment and just feel alone and depressed all the time? Or would they rather have the bravery to actually stand up for themselves and like the confidence to pursue what they really want? So I feel like that's kind of where your person's at, is they're realizing that like something needs to change in their life, and I feel like it has to do with them being honest about their feelings, a lot of it. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile one's person's current thoughts about pile one. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile one's person's current thoughts about pile one, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile one's person's current thoughts about pile one. Let's see, clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile one's person's current thoughts about pile one. It's a bit too many. Actually, I'll just take it and see what story this is. So we have Crown Chakra. So this is them having that enlightenment, ascension energy as well, like realizing things, coming to new conclusions, because we have the Hermit again with solitude. So your person's been, I feel like this is by choice. Your person has been spending a lot of time alone. It's like, I'm getting the sense that they just can't really stand to be around people right now. It's like they just really are wanting to go within. Your person might be kind of like extremely introverted at the moment. So again, don't take it personally if they seem like distant. I think it's just because they're having some deep thoughts. They're really going, again, diving deep into like their core wounds is also what I'm feeling. So that could be kind of painful, and they might not want like you to see them when they're like this. They might be a little bit of a mess right now, is what I'm feeling, like emotionally kind of all over the place. We have obstacles and challenges. So yeah, they're wanting to overcome these obstacles and challenges to be with you. They're wanting to get through whatever this Five of Wands energy is, whatever mental conflict that they were going through. They want to, overcome the odds to be with you is also what I'm feeling. And if there are things in the way, like situations, they want to free themselves from those. Because with this Three of Cups, it's like they want to reunite with you here. They want to have fun. They want to rejoice in this connection and not just feel out in the cold all the time, because they're, again, very lonely. What I'm hearing is like you're one of the only people they want to spend time with, and so they're kind of just like isolating themselves, because again, there's something about your person not really feeling close to very many people. We have the Ace of Swords again, so clarity, let's see, wisdom, yeah, the Hierophant, and yeah, they're definitely ending cycles. I feel like this deep loneliness, maybe spending all this time alone, has resulted in a lot of because they've been alone so much, it's like all they can think about is like deep stuff, their life. So they've been in a very contemplative mood here, but they're seeing the light. I feel like they could also be reading religious texts for some of you, or just getting religious downloads, spiritual downloads, and there's definitely some cycles ending. I think this is also about enlightenment as well, the world, because it's like the final chapter in the hero's journey. It's like your person is starting to feel like oneness, I think, with the world and with you. Instead of maybe seeing things from a more self-centered perspective, they're starting to understand like your side of the story, as well as just like all sides of the situation, and like starting to really get a higher perspective on things. So your person is definitely becoming wise. They're definitely ascending. So I think this is all just a progress for them. But I think this time of aloneness has really helped them to figure out like what they really want in life. And again, with the Two of Pentacles, get their priorities straight and figure out what actually is meaningful to them in life and what is just superficial. Your person might have been like chasing superficial dreams or something for some of you, or they're just looking at maybe superficial things in their life that didn't really make them happy, and they're thinking about that as well. I feel like they're realizing that you were one of the really real parts of their life, or one of the like real people in their life. I also sense there's something about they're examining their friend group, and they're like kind of changing who they want to spend time with. Let's see, interesting. Because I think what I'm hearing is their values aren't aligning with the same people as they used to, because your person's ascending, and so they're like just shifting out of vibration with like lower vibrational people. They're just not attracted to those kind of people anymore. Not necessarily in a romantic way, but just like the attraction just isn't there. Like they're just not on the same level, because I feel like your person has gotten very deep and kind of esoteric and spiritual, and so it's like they're just feeling like you're one of the only people that really understands them on that level. And I feel like that's also why they're seeming to be choosing to be alone a lot, is because they're just they just don't want to be around maybe their old friend group anymore. All right, what does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What does pile one's person? Okay. So whenever I hear from you, it makes my day so much better and puts a smile on my face. So yeah, this person feels like when they hear from you, when you reach out to them, when you guys talk, it makes their day a lot better, which is why, again, they're like kind of lonely if you guys haven't spoken in a while. You set my heart on fire. Very sweet. So your person feels like you really light them up with this Ace of Wands there. It's like you give them all this passion and inspiration and like just excitement. I feel like you make them feel excited about life. I want to rekindle the flame between us. So definitely a lot of passionate energy. They want to rekindle things with you. Like I think they also want to reach out to you to see if you're still, interested in them. For some of them, they could be scared that you've moved on. When you touch me, you set my body alight. Oh my god, so much about fire. This could be twin flame connection for some of you. If that resonates. I'm dreaming of you. I want to show you the real me, all of me. So again, wanting to actually be vulnerable in maybe a way that they weren't in the past. I only have eyes for you. I want to share my life with you. Yes, exactly, with the Ten of Cups. Like they want to live life with you. I think this is also about them wanting to tell you about their life. Maybe tell you about the things they've learned. You're my soulmate. So soulmate, twin flame. This person's definitely recognizing that you are their soulmate though. Because I think this person is really seeing like your importance in their life maybe in a new way. As we heal, we come into greater union. Interesting. So it's like both of you have been healing, and it's like bringing you closer to this Four of Wands energy of union. A love like ours is forever, and you are my wish fulfillment. Very cute. So your person's really seeing that, you are their wish fulfillment. You are their, ideal person. All right, let's see. All right, what else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say? I'm thinking about what to say to you. I want to tell you the truth about how I feel. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So that's like that Knight of Cups energy, wanting to take action towards you, actually tell you how they feel. I will always come back to you. We are destined to unite. Interesting. So definitely if your person seemingly walked away, they're saying, their higher self is reassuring you that they will always come back to you. let's see, you are true perfection, and I would move heaven and earth for you. So your person, again, with that King of Pentacles energy, is very devoted to you. They really feel like they would do anything for you, because I'm definitely getting the sense that you are like their everything, especially with that World card, that you are kind of like the most important thing in their life. This says, you are my true counterpart. I don't want anyone else. So your person's definitely reassuring you that you are the one for them. They don't want someone else. I feel like your person didn't even really try to look for anyone else, especially if there was a separation, because I think they just knew that they would just be disappointed. And if they did meet other people, it was just like I feel like they just compare everyone they meet, like every option to you, and just no one ever comes close, and it's just kind of like even more depressing, and it makes them miss you more is what I'm feeling. What else does Pile One's person want to say? There is a lot more going on with me beneath the surface. Don't be fooled by my mask. Just because I don't show my emotions doesn't mean they aren't there. So your person might have really hid their feelings, and it might have, again, been very confusing. But they're wanting to tell you that there's a lot going on with this person, and just because they don't show their feelings, you know, this person's they're feeling a lot of things, even if they try to deny it. I need you, so that, wow, they feel like they really need you in their life. They're really missing you, wanting you back in their life. I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. I'm totally obsessed with you, and I'm shedding my past self and going through a metamorphosis. Yeah, your person's definitely letting go of a lot of ego is what I'm feeling. I think this connection really kind of brought in question, like, their values and what really matters to them in life, maybe more than anything else, because they've really had time to reflect on, like, the meaning of life and, like, what their purpose is. I kind of feel like it might have caused a bit of, like, an existential crisis for them. Just, like, you know, realizing that there really is more to life than maybe what they thought or what society told them. What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One, please? What else does Pile One's person want to say? I wasn't ready to give you the love that you deserve, so the universe kept us apart. So that's another message about if there was a separation, it wasn't personal. It was because this person was, like, immature, and they probably would have just hurt you if you had been together, so their universe did keep you guys apart. Let's see. I'll show you my heart if you show me yours. I crave your body, your touch, your scent, and your skin on mine, and I'm connecting more deeply to my spirituality. So it's funny, there's a lot of passion, but there is also a spiritual connection here, and your person is connecting more deeply to their spirituality with that hermit energy. And I feel like that's helping them feel more safe about vulnerability, because I feel like when you are connected to source, it's like the fear of rejection is somewhat diminished because you feel like a lot of love and support from the universe. Let's see, what else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One, please? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? Let's see, I'm freeing myself from all the things that come between us. Nothing will stand in the way of my love for you. Yeah, totally. That's about karmic endings as well, is what I'm feeling. Thank you for your love and kindness. It means so much to me to know that you care. So, you know, you've shown them a lot of love, I feel, and I think this person is really, really appreciating that, because, you know, you mean a lot to them, and just knowing that someone out there really cares about them. Like, there might be people in their life, like, kind of like fake friends that, like, care about who they are just because of, like, how they look or, like, their money or something, but it's like, again, your person's really looking at, like, who are my real friends, like, who really cares about me, and I feel like this person knows that, like, you actually care about them as, like, a soul, and it's not just, like, you superficially, like, want something from them, and so that's why you're, like, nice to them. Like, this person can sense that you're, like a real person in their life, like one of the only people that really truly cares and, like, understands them. I feel your energy so strongly around me all day. I am constantly reminded of you and how in love with you I am. So yeah, this person is really feeling your energy, and they're being reminded of you all the time, and, like, you know, how much they care about you, the feelings that they have for you. And a couple more messages from this deck. What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say? You are the treasure of my heart. Very sweet. And I love it when you touch me. Wow, that's cute. So it's like there is a very sensual aspect of this connection. Your person's definitely thinking about that as well. But there's also a really deep love, and, like, you mean a lot to them just, like, as a person too. But they're definitely very attracted to you. Let's see, let's get some of their current energy. What else is pile 1's person's current energy towards pile 1? What is pile 1's person's current energy towards pile 1? What is pile 1's person's current energy towards pile 1? What is... Okay, interesting. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So again, your person did say that they think that they know that you are their soulmate. So this person maybe is actually doing things to try to call you in. You might do that as well. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like this has two meanings. It's like your person's kind of definitely doing this with all that hermit energy, really just going within and like escaping from the outside world. I feel like they're just spending a lot of time alone in like their house or their bedroom. But I think this is also about them wanting to like run away with you, to, you know, just be alone together is really what I'm feeling. What I'm hearing is, it's almost like they feel, okay, like when the two of you are together, I think there's such a deep soul connection and similarity that it almost feels like they're just hanging out with themselves, because it's like they don't have to like put up an act around you or like try to impress you, and it's like you feel so familiar to them that it's like being alone with you doesn't necessarily feel like they're with another person, because you're just like so similar. Does that make sense? That's just an interesting message. What else is pile 1's person's current energy towards pile 1? Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. And reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Also, desert passage and miracles. Okay, so interesting. Let's look into what these are. So grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So I think your person is in an energy of a lot of gratitude for you. They feel that they are very blessed to have you in their life. And also I think this is a reminder to practice gratitude for your person, because that can really help shift relationships. We also have reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So it's almost like your person is kind of feeling like your light is like calling them home to you. This is also a message to you that your light is shining very brightly. And this person is close to reaching their destination, which is you. We have desert passage, trust that there's a divine plan. So it does seem like your person is on some sort of journey to come towards you there. And this person is trusting in the divine plan to bring you guys together. Because look, we have miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. So it's like, I think this is also just a message from their higher self and spirit to have hope that there can be miracles in this connection. And I think this person is like hoping for a miracle. Like if they're spiritual, they might be doing these prayers here, you know, praying that you guys come back together. But I feel like this person is definitely hoping for a reunion with you, is really what I'm feeling. All right, so let's get you some advice. Actually, I'm going to see from this deck what lesson they're learning and then what lesson you're learning. I think it's interesting. All right, what lesson is pile 1's person currently learning? What lesson is pile 1's person currently learning? Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So I think I was kind of saying that earlier, like your person is kind of starting to release like judgment and blame, and I think they're really starting to balance themselves out with all that temperance energy and the 2 of Pentacles. It's like they're coming into harmony, and it's like especially with all that 5 of Wands energy of like conflict, confusion, it's like I'm really getting an image that like, you know, if you put like sand in a jar full of water and you like shake it, it's all muddy and like confusing and you can't see through it, but it's like it's all settled now, and so there's like a clear path forward is what I'm feeling for your person, because maybe they've gotten into meditation or just all that time they've spent alone inside their head has really helped them to come to some important conclusions. All right, what lesson are you... Sorry, I didn't even really ask. This is kind of interesting, though, that it came out. So it says, failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So I kind of feel like this is an additional message for your person and you. I didn't really ask a question, so I feel like this is just a general message, but, you know, if there's been mistakes in your person's life, like maybe they've made mistakes in this connection, I think this is also about you recognizing that it was them learning an important lesson, and I think they're also starting to learn to forgive themselves, and I think they're also starting to, learn to forgive you for, you know, things that maybe they felt very offended by, if there have been things like that. You know, and I feel like this is just kind of Spirit's way of saying that, like, if you feel like, you know, you've failed somehow in this relationship or your person has failed, I feel like it's just saying that both of you have learned a lot of important lessons from this, and that it's never really a failure. It's just like, It's just a lesson, and just kind of not taking it personally and like releasing it. All right, let's see what you're learning though specifically. All right, what is pile 1 learning? What are you learning, pile 1? What lesson are you currently learning, pile 1? Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Interesting. So you're, I think, releasing a lot of control, like, you know, needing to know, you know, when your person's gonna do this, or exactly what's gonna happen, or like how this relationship is gonna come together. I feel like that's about just allowing, you know, the divine plan. See, like, trust the divine plan. That's about letting the divine take care of the like hows, you know, because I feel like miracles, you know, do come in with these kind of connections and like in ways that you couldn't have even imagined. So I feel like if you put your intention out, just expecting it to manifest and not necessarily needing to put like a time frame on it or knowing exactly how it's going to happen, because I feel like that's how the universe surprises us, is with the interesting ways things come into our life. So it's kind of part of the journey is just trusting in the universe and having that like unwavering faith. All right, let's get some of their, or no, let's get some more advice for you. Advice for pile 1, please. Advice for pile 1. This says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So this is about letting go of those old thought patterns, maybe letting go of any residual like blame or anger towards your person, and just allowing the new opportunities to come into your life by releasing the doubt, releasing the fear, releasing some of that ego. Because with all this, there was a lot of new energy coming in with all the aces that were showing up. So I feel like there are a lot of new things coming into your life. And so if you can clear out the negative within yourself, it's like you have more room in your life for beautiful blessings to manifest. All right, let's get some of their final words that they want to say to you. What else does pile 1's person want to say to pile 1, please? What else does pile 1's person want to say to pile 1? I'm starstruck. So your person definitely sees you as like a star, and I think they get a little intimidated by you. I just keep on falling for you. I want to take you on a date. We also have choose me. So it's like your person wants you to choose them, and you have so much power over me. So definitely a bit of like a pedestal I think your person puts you on. I just think you're very amazing to them, and so they might just get a bit afraid because they feel like they maybe don't know why you pay attention to them, and so they get kind of in their head maybe thinking that you're going to leave them because you're going to find out they're like not good enough for you or something like that. What is pile 1's person's overall energy towards pile 1, please? Take these. So we have the Page of Cups, the 3 of Cups, again, the 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, wanting to reach out. I think this is a very flirtatious energy, wanting to flirt with you, show you some love. This is about reunions here, definitely wanting to, I think, like talk to you again. It's like they miss your friendship. And then this 5 of Wands with the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is cutting through conflict, cutting through you know, difficulty and challenges, and it's like clarity after mental conflict is what I'm feeling. All right, so what does pile 1 need to hear? Okay, what's going on here? So we have this, this says good luck in Japanese, so a lot of good luck coming to you. This teapot, I think, is about being emotionally available, emotionally honest, like, you know, letting things spill out. So maybe some hidden secrets. We have the blue moon, so your intuition is very heightened right now, so just trust what you feel, you know, regardless of what other people think. This little sun and the moon, so definitely like divine counterparts. You guys balance each other out quite a bit. Let's see, what is this? This is a little squirrel, so that's that shyness. I think the Page of Cups can also represent the shyness your person maybe feels sometimes. We have the letter G, this little castle, so wanting to have a home with you. Family, it's like your person definitely sees you as soul family, as their family. The thimble is to remind you that you are safe and protected. This peacock feather is about purity, divinity, having a very pure soul. This little dragon, I feel like this is saying that even if your person maybe seems kind of intimidating or they put on a front of being tough, they're really just kind of cute on the inside. And the little fairy, so yeah, you're definitely very adorable to them. I feel like you have a very just like special, almost like you're very in touch with your inner child is what I feel. And so I think you're very fun to be around because you have a very like sparkly energy, very light sort of being. This owl, so you're gaining a lot of wisdom here. Again, intuition. This lighthouse, it's interesting because we have, you know, your light is shining brightly, so you're really calling this person back to you with your light. The sea turtle reminds me of the King of Cups, so a lot of deep feelings for you. Again, diving deep into their emotions. And then the zebra, I think this person is really learning to accept themselves for maybe their differences. I think you are as well. I feel that you guys really like each other because of how unique you are, so I think both of you have learned to appreciate your individual differences. And I think that's really sweet. All right, pile one, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you so much abundance and bliss, and please take care. All right, bye-bye. Hi, pile two. What's up? I hope you're doing super well. It's lovely to have you. So let's look at your person's current thoughts about you and see what's going on with them. All right. What is pile two's person currently thinking about pile two? What are pile two's person's current thoughts about pile two, please? What are pile two's person's current thoughts about pile two? What are pile two's person's current thoughts about pile two? Okay. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, the Magician, Three of Cups, Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, King of Swords, the Empress, Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so their current thoughts. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So your person is really feeling very called to pursue you. They're definitely thinking about reaching out to you with communication. It's like they want to come towards you as soon as possible is really what I'm feeling. Like there's been some clarity that's come in here with the Ace of Swords, some realizations, and so your person is really wanting to like take action, make movement here. This Two of Cups also represents that. I think your person maybe has really realized that, you know, they really want to be with you. They want to be one with you, and so they're wanting to rush forward immediately to come into your life, because it's like your person doesn't want to waste any time. They're like, they feel like every second that goes by is like a second that you guys aren't together, and it's like this person just wants to like be with you right now is what I'm feeling. I'm definitely getting an impatient energy from them in some ways. Like, it's like they've made up their mind about wanting to be with you, and so now they're like, I want to be with you right now. I don't want to wait at all. This Nine of Wands is definitely showing it's like your person hasn't given up on you. You know, they're persevering through this. This also shows, like, I interpret this card as like unwavering faith, that even if it looks like, you know, there's obstacles or difficulties between the two of you, this person has like faith that you guys can overcome this, and your person's willing to stand their ground and not relinquish this, because they feel like this is a very special connection is what I'm sensing. Sorry. We also have the Three of Pentacles. And this is about building a stable foundation with you. So it's like your person is very grounded in this connection with this Nine of Wands energy and the Three of Pentacles. They're thinking about how they're not going to give up on this, and it's like the Three of Pentacles can also kind of be seen as like rebuilding maybe the connection if there's been things that damaged it or got in the way. You know, putting the work in, both of you, to you know, make this relationship really stand the test of time. Because they feel like you guys are really great partners. And also the Three of Pentacles does represent partnership, so it's like this person doesn't want to give up on this relationship, essentially, because they feel like you've already maybe put in a lot of work to have something really beautiful together, and so this person just wants to nurture this connection is what I'm feeling. We also have the Hierophant and the Chariot. So the Hierophant is about your person learning lessons, also getting in touch with their spirituality here. I think the Hierophant also represents that your person is very committed to you spiritually. They feel very married to you in spirit is kind of what I'm sensing. They've learned something important recently also. It's like the divine has given them an important lesson or important download, and now it's like with this Chariot and the Knight of Swords energy, it's inspired your person to take action even more, because they've like had some spiritual epiphany, or maybe they've really woken up to the spiritual nature of this connection and really seen the destined aspect of it, and like I think started to really understand this connection. Maybe they didn't used to fully understand this connection. And with the Chariot, yeah, again, this is about divinely guided action, because you can see with the stars above him, he's listening to his intuition. He's connected with his feminine side in terms of the intuition. He's trusting where he's led by spirit, basically. So your person is being guided by spirit to come towards you, and I think they're actually listening, because maybe for a while they were receiving signs and synchronicities, but they didn't know what to make of them, or they got confused, or maybe their ego got in the way. But I feel like your person is kind of surrendering to the divine plan is what I'm hearing, as far as this connection. Also, I think definitely realizing that there's a divine plan here. We have the Magician and the King of Swords. So your person's also carefully analyzing you in this situation here with the King of Swords. They might be acting a bit distant or aloof, but I definitely don't think it's because this person, it's like very, very clearly they care a lot. It's like your person is just kind of strategizing here. It's like maybe they're kind of playing it cool right now, but they're definitely trying to really look at you, and it's like he has this really intense gaze, so it's like your person's very, very fixated on you. They're really desiring you as well with the Magician, but it's like your person is trying to really see the truth of this situation is what I'm feeling. They're really trying to, it's like this person likes to really know things. Like this person really has a desire, like a strong desire for truth and like a need to know the answers. So it's like your person is trying to work things out in their head is what I'm really feeling. Maybe about their life or about you. They're definitely also thinking about you quite a lot. It's like your person definitely psychoanalyzes you, I feel. And the Magician is them wanting to manifest you into their life. The Magician represents the desire that is in the divine masculine, especially like that desire to create, that desire to have things in their life. So it's like your person wants to bring this relationship into fruition. And so especially with the King of Swords, it's like they're really maybe working on meditation, really sharpening their mind so that they're not being distracted maybe by negative thinking. Your person could be working on thinking more positively as well, or like using affirmations or something like that. It's like they're training their brain is what I'm hearing, in order to be a better manifester. So your person really might be into law of attraction for some of you. We also have the Three of Cups and the Empress. So there's two messages here. I feel that one is that this person definitely is thinking about how no one compares to you, but also that they really want to reunite with you here. The Three of Cups I mostly see as a card of celebration and good times. It's like they want to get together and have fun with you, and bring some laughter and joy into this connection. It's like your person's really manifesting like a reconciliation, or somehow the two of you meeting up in the physical world. That's like what your person's trying to manifest, is seeing you in the physical, because with this Empress, they're definitely thinking about your beauty, your charm. If you're a male, they're thinking about how handsome you are, but the Empress just shows that you are profoundly beautiful to them inside and out. It's like you have this nurturing, gorgeous energy. Like not only are you physically stunning, but you're also a very, very kind person. And with the Three of Cups, I feel that you're a very good friend to them. They have a really great time with you. You have a very delicious energy is what I'm hearing. It's like your person just can't get enough of you when they're around you. We have the Five of Swords and the Page of Cups. So this is definitely about them maybe having some regret over how things went down in the past. There could have been some like petty arguments or something between the two of you. And I feel like they're definitely realizing that if they've hurt you, it really just ended up hurting them. And, I think they're having to kind of heal from that as well. There could be some guilt kind of tied up with that, but this Page of Cups is like, this can be an apology. This could definitely be about coming forward to you with an apology for whatever this behavior was. It's also about flirtation. I feel like your person wants to, show you that they have feelings for you, but maybe they're feeling a bit shy, especially if they've hurt you. It might be hard for them to come towards you in a way because they still feel guilty about how they've treated you. Even if you've forgiven them, I'm not sure, maybe this person hasn't quite forgiven themselves yet. And we have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So this person really loves how, kind-hearted, you have a really beautiful heart. And this is an interesting message with the Seven of Swords. It's like if they've been deceptive, again, kind of hurtful, hiding their feelings, it's like they're seeing that you're a very, very good person, and I think they're realizing that you didn't deserve this deceptive behavior, this hurtful behavior, because you're so kind. And it's like that it makes them feel worse about themselves, because it's like you're just such a pure-hearted soul that it's like hurting you is like hurting like a baby animal or something, and it's just really hard, and like they can't really blame you for things because they kind of just know that you're just like such a sweet, loving human being that they're kind of having to really see that a lot of the blame maybe is on them, and that could be kind of hard. And with the Seven of Swords, maybe they're running away from like facing that almost, or they wish they could like run away and hide because, okay, this is an interesting message. So I think I've heard this in the Bible or something, that like Jesus was such a pure soul that his purity, like he became like a perfect mirror for everyone else, and everyone hated him because he was so kind that he like reflected to everyone all their darkness, and so people didn't like him because he was just like such a good person. So the Queen of Cups can also represent a mirror to others because she's such a good person. And so I feel like you've mirrored to this person their dark side, their negativity, and it's like I think they're having to really look at that behavior, which is interesting. So this person's definitely learning from you, and it's like without you having to do anything. It's like you haven't had to like necessarily like scold them or call them out or like chew them out, but it's almost what makes it worse, because like if you had maybe been mean to them and like called them out and been really harsh with them, then they could kind of be like, oh, pile two, they're so mean to me. But it's like you've been so unconditionally loving that it's like they really have to just see that maybe it was their ego that was actually causing problems, and you're very blameless. I'm really hearing like you didn't deserve that treatment, which is interesting. So take that as it resonates. Clarify the Five of Swords, pile two's person's current thoughts about pile two. Clarify the Five of Swords, pile two's person's current thoughts about pile two. Clarify the Five of Swords, pile two's person's current thoughts. Okay. So what is this? We have firm foundation, discontent and boredom, material and spiritual prosperity, and the solitude. So this is the Hermit. So yeah, your person's definitely been spending some time alone reflecting on things with this Five of Swords, maybe really thinking about, the past with you. It's like they've been ruminating on consequences of their actions a lot. We have the discontent and boredom. I feel like this is about maybe they pushed you away, and it left them feeling very unhappy, discontented. The Four of Cups also can be about reevaluating things, reflecting. And that's kind of what this Five of Swords was. Maybe at the time they felt that they were in the right, like they felt justified, but then they're kind of looking back and they're seeing that they weren't really in the right, maybe like they thought they were. Let's see. We also have material and spiritual prosperity with the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, your person wants to bring some, I think, bring some generosity to you, you know, be more emotionally honest with you, give something to you. I feel like you also make this person feel very prosperous. I think this is also about gratitude, like they feel very grateful to have you in their life. And this is the Four of Pentacles card, firm foundation. It's like they want to build this firm foundation with you here, with the Three of Pentacles as well. It's like they want to build something solid with you so that you guys can maybe move past whatever difficulty this is. I also feel like this is a very strong connection anyway, like this connection has a firm foundation, so even if there have been conflicts or difficulties, I feel like you guys have like overcome them because there's just a deep energetic bond here that can't be broken is kind of what I'm feeling. Clarify the Seven of Swords, pile two's person's current thoughts about pile two. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, this is really interesting. So we have wisdom and the world. So this is the Hierophant and the world here. So your person has finished up some cycles here with the universe card. That's about, I feel like, coming into oneness and really acknowledging, you know, that we are all one. And then with the Hierophant here, that's about spiritual attainment, spiritual knowledge. Getting in touch with the truth is really what I'm feeling. So your person is really starting to see the light and see clarity. And also I think they're realizing that, you know, you and this person are, you know, one here. And it's like hurting you is just ends up, you know, making them upset too. And it's like when we hurt other people, it always comes back to us because we are all one. So, you know, what we do to others, we receive essentially. And so now we have the Ace of Cups coming out. So your person wants to have, you know, a new start at this with this beautiful Love Begins card. You know, they want love to return to this connection. I think they want to show you love as well. They want to show you that I think they've changed from this, I'm hearing narcissistic behavior, that they've shifted out of this and become more loving. That they've started to see the light and they've started to realize that, you know, they're happier when they are in service to others. So I definitely feel like there's something deep happening with your person here. They're definitely letting go of a lot of their more undesirable behavior, or like maybe, you know, their ego, which was masking their, you know, their pain. So I also feel like your person is maybe healing a lot of their core wounds, because as we heal those core wounds, we become a lot more just like, I think, loving and kind and open, because we feel safer being unconditionally loving with people. So I think your person is becoming a more loving human being, which is really beautiful to see that. I feel like you've inspired this in them as well with that Queen of Cups, because again, you're such a kind, loving person that they are kind of wanting to imitate you more, like emulate you. All right, let's see. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Does pile two's person want to say to pile two? We have my heart beats for you. So yeah, this person really is very connected to you at a heart level. Their heart beats for you. I feel like also you make their heart beat really fast. You know, you might kind of make them nervous at times too a bit. Even if I don't always say it or show it, you really do mean a lot to me. So again, with that King of Swords, maybe being a bit distant, emotionally unavailable, that could have been an issue your person had in the past, because of that fear of being like intimate or vulnerable with people. So that's like, you know, they don't have to necessarily tell you that they care, but I feel like this is just them wanting to say that they do. You make me feel emotions I didn't even know I had. So yeah, you've brought up a lot of feelings for them here. You are beautiful beyond words. In my eyes, you are flawless. Wow, look at that. We have that with the Empress. So beautiful. Definitely true. I'm going through a transformation. I feel like a brand new person. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so true. They are going through this transformation. They're letting go of this Seven of Swords, Five of Swords energy. I don't want to hide my love for you anymore. Yeah, with that Five of Swords, it's like they want to be emotionally available. Or the Seven of Swords. it's like they want to come into their inner feminine Queen of Cups energy, because I feel like this person always had a lot of love for you. It was just like hard for them to show it for some reason. You make me feel so alive. I have so many truths I want to get off my chest. Yeah, exactly. Wanting to actually be honest with you. Your love has healed me more than you know, and I definitely associate that with the Queen of Cups as well. That you've really healed them just by being nice to them, I think. Maybe this person hasn't experienced a lot of like feminine loving kindness. They might have been hurt by people a lot in their past, so it's like you've shown them that they are lovable, which maybe they just didn't know that really. You expand my consciousness. Yeah, you've really woken this person up here, especially with the Hierophant. You've expanded their worldview a lot. This person might have really had a different perspective of life before you came into their life. Can you feel my heart calling to you? So they are calling to you. I think they are yearning for you here. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? It's a bit too many, but I'll just take a few. I'm becoming the divine version of myself. So yeah, they're stepping into their divinity. Definitely ascending here with the Hierophant. An ascended, ascended being. I think your person always was like a light worker or an old soul, but I think they might have just gotten caught up in the world of illusion a bit too much. But I feel like you've brought them back to their true self, which is, a wise being. Destiny brought us together. Yeah, they definitely feel that this is destined, this is fate. My love for you never falters or fades, so their love for you is like undying is what I feel. You are so beautiful inside and out. Very sweet, especially with that Empress energy. And, oh yeah, this one came up before. But yeah, so your person is definitely yearning for you, I feel. Really missing you. I think they really just feel like they need to apologize for something as well. It's like they just wish that they could really tell you how sorry they are. But it might be hard for them because they might just, I don't know, I feel like there's a deep shame somehow associated with this. Like, this person feels very ashamed of themselves. It's almost like they're hiding themselves from you a little bit because of some shame. Because it's like they know they were wrong. Let's see. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? Oh, this is interesting. So they say, my feelings got hurt and I reacted out of pain and fear. So for some of you, maybe this deceptive behavior or this Five of Swords energy of being kind of like mean was because their feelings actually got hurt by something. So this could be about like they got hurt by you. Maybe they took something you said very wrong or took something personally. Or it could be that their feelings have gotten hurt in the past, and so they are just kind of a reactive person, like they got bullied or something when they were younger. I want to talk to you and see how you've been. I promise I will return to you when the time is right. So yeah, definitely wanting to reconnect with you here. I want to give myself to you, so kind of wanting to just surrender to you in a way, and my life is so much better with you in it, and I think that's really what your person is realizing, that their life is better with you in it. Life is happier and sweeter when you're around, so they want to, build this connection again. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? Our love will conquer all. Interesting. So yeah, overcoming those challenges with the Nine of Wands. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? I'm praying your light will shine on me once more. So yeah, they want you back in their life. I forget about the world when we're together, and even when I don't say it, you can see in the way I look at you how much I adore you. So again, maybe this person isn't the most communicative person, but they definitely do love you. They could be kind of shy, or they're just not really the talkative type, but I feel like regardless of whether or not they say how they're feeling, it's like they do have those emotions for you. So it might be a matter of you having to understand this person's communication style and like understand that maybe they're just not the most verbose person, but that doesn't mean they don't care. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say? What else does pile two's person want to say? Feel how much I want you. Feel how much my heart overflows with love for you and only you. So this person is definitely wanting to connect with you through the heart space, and I see that with the Ace of Cups, like they really do have this overflowing love for you. Let's see. I wish to lay in bed with you all day and confess to you all my secret feelings. Feel your warmth by my side and the energy of love surrounding us. So yeah, this person definitely wants to like get together with you and confess their emotions. We are destined to unite and merge our hearts into one powerful love. So yeah, again, this is a destined connection here. I think they were saying destiny brought us together as well. I adore everything about you. In my eyes, you're absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh, we have in my eyes, you're flawless, you're perfect. You are the love of my life. Our souls are forever intertwined. And I miss you just as much as you miss me. I cry sometimes thinking about you. So yeah, this person definitely is missing you because they feel like you guys are meant to be in each other's lives, and they definitely don't feel, quite right without you. Let's get their current energy. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's energy? We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and that makes so much sense because of the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. It's like really feeling like they need to make this effort because this is a great love, and they are definitely being guided to take action. Oh my gosh, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So this person definitely feels like you are the love of their life. You are their soulmate because, they just get this feeling with you is what I'm sensing. So it's like they really want to put in the effort because they know that you're the one, and that makes sense with the Two of Cups because that's definitely soulmate energy there. Also twin flame if that's how you resonate with this connection, but soulmate twin flame. This person just definitely feels that you guys are meant to be. What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? What else is pile two's person's current energy? First light. Oh wow, beginning a new cycle. Ooh, interesting. So yeah, a new cycle, letting go of the old, coming into I'm hearing like it's always darkest before the dawn, and it's like there's a dawning of something new between the two of you guys, like second chance almost. And then this says rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life because they feel that you are a blessing here in their life, and I think they're hoping that you will come into their life again. Okay, that's interesting because look, we have I'm praying your light will shine on me once more, and then we have first light. So it's like, a reunion is definitely what I'm sensing from this energy. All right, I'm going to get a lesson card for you guys. So I'm going to see what lesson they're learning and then what lesson you're learning right now. All right, what lesson is pile two's person currently learning? What lesson is pile two's person currently learning? We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So much about light. It's really interesting. Maybe your person has struggled with like pessimism or something in the past, but I think I was kind of saying earlier with like the King of Swords and the Magician, it's like they're trying to train their mind to be more positive. So it's like your person is, hope. I think your person is coming into a place of hope. I think you've also brought a lot of brightness into their life. All right, let's see. And then what lesson is pile two currently learning? What lesson are you currently learning, pile two? We have two. We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. This kind of reminds me of the Tower, this drawing. So it's like there could have been a lot of adversity in your life or in this connection, and I feel like this is you learning that the struggles you faced really just grew your soul, and I think in some ways being grateful for them because they made you wise. And then this says blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So I think you're also learning to let go of blame, maybe blaming the circumstances of your life and blaming this person. I definitely feel like you're letting go of that. And so that you're realizing that, it's like nothing is really personal, and that, your well-being is, it's in your court, if that makes sense. And that, again, realizing that if your person has been hurtful to you, it's nothing to do with you. It's really just their issues, and that the best you can do is to just forgive them and let them learn their lessons, because ultimately also, the universe makes sure that people learn the lessons that they need to learn. And if someone's running around being hurtful, it's like sooner or later they're going to, have their day of reckoning, and it's like you don't have to be the person that brings that upon them, and it's like you can just send them love and light and just know that, they're going to learn to be kinder, some way. And that you are only responsible for your half of things, if that makes sense. Let's see. All right, advice for pile two, please. Advice for pile 2. Advice. What does this say? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So I feel like this is about relinquishing control and just letting go and having faith that everything is going to work out for the best. It definitely seems like there's a lot of blessings coming into this connection. I feel like this is about you. I'm reminded of like an earth angel here. The Queen of Cups is kind of an earth angel energy as well. So I feel like you're coming into a state of inner peace where you're no longer feeling angry towards this person or just resentful of things. It's like you're just accepting, you know, what comes to you rather than needing to force things, which is really beautiful. Inner harmony, like just feeling safe and content within yourself. All right, let's get you some final messages from your person. What else does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2? We have passion and I crave you, so definitely really wanting you. I'm sorry, interesting. I was definitely sensing an apology. Baby, you're meant for me, and I'm stupid for you. So this person kind of feels like they feel like kind of stupid with you. It's like that maybe they make kind of stupid decisions. Also just means that I think you kind of really just shaked them to their core, and it's like they kind of get topsy-turvy. And maybe sometimes they feel that they like say stupid things or like do stupid things because you kind of like drive them wild in this way. It's like you kind of make them lose control is kind of what I'm feeling. And with that King of Swords, that's not necessarily a person that likes to lose control. They like to really like have full power in a situation and like really have like power over their own emotions. And so I feel like that you have such an effect on them is like kind of freaky for them a bit. All right. What is pile 2's person's overall energy towards pile 2? Oh my gosh. The 6 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands. So definitely your person has a lot of stuff going on in their head. Your person's a very intellectual kind of person. So yeah, this overthinking, I feel like your person gets really stressed out. It could also then be like the guilt a bit about maybe how they've treated you. The 6 of Swords, though, this is about leaving something behind to come towards you. So that could be a karmic situation for some of you. Or just negative thought patterns, or that negative behavior, because they're healing here with the 4 of Swords, taking time to rejuvenate, and the Knight of Wands, feeling all fired up for you, really wanting you, wanting to take action. That's that passion. Alright, what does pile 2 need to hear right now? What does pile 2 need to hear? Okay, this says, every journey starts with a single step, or with one step, so, you know, you're on a journey. I think this person's on a journey as well, but I feel like this is a sign that they are taking steps in the right direction. We have this adorable little bunny rabbit. So your person finds you to be very cute. I think this is also saying this person has a sweet little heart as well. It's like even if they seem like they're kind of tough with that King of Swords energy, they really do have like a sweet, sensitive side. This beaver, this is about wanting to work on themselves, put in the effort. This owl, so wisdom, I think, being gained in this connection. The whale, this is about diving deep into those feelings. We have this little locket, so I feel like this is about your person really carrying you with them wherever they go. You know, they feel very attached to you in that way. The ladybug is about good luck coming into your life. We have the letter K. For some reason I'm hearing the word Christmas. I know that starts with a C, not a K, but there could be something about the holiday season. Maybe you'll see each other then. For some of you, we have forever, so this is a eternal love here. This American flag, yeah, wanting to free themselves from something. We have the number 6 and the number 5. So 6 is about love and 5 is about powerful change. And this kind of reminds me of the Bible for some reason right now. So maybe your person is getting in touch with some sort of scripture or just like divine texts, which is interesting because I think the Hierophant did come out earlier. So your person could be reading the Bible for some of you, or just gaining spiritual knowledge through words, something to do with that. Alright, pile 2, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss. And please take care of yourselves. Alright, bye-bye. Hi, pile 3. What's going on? It's lovely to have you. Let's look into your person's current thoughts about you. All right. What is pile 3's person currently thinking about pile 3? What is pile 3's person currently thinking about pile 3? What is pile 3's person currently thinking about pile 3? What is pile 3's person currently thinking about pile 3, please? What is pile 3's person currently thinking about pile 3? What is pile 3's person currently thinking about pile 3? Okay. Alright, Four of Swords, the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, this Ten of Cups, beautiful, love this card, Queen of Wands, Temperance, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, also very cute, reunion energy, the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, the High Priestess, the Tower, and then I'll get into these in a second. Okay, so your person's current thoughts about you. Okay, so the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords, this is interesting. So it seems like there could have been a breakup or a separation here between the two of you, and this person is really wanting to, I think, heal this with the Four of Swords. This person is definitely contemplating on the ending of this connection or the separation. Maybe thinking about like what went wrong, like what happened here is kind of what I feel. There's a lot of sadness I feel like also your person is going through, or at the time of the separation they were really broken by it is what I'm feeling, and so they're kind of trying to just recuperate with the Four of Swords and just like recover themselves emotionally. I'm definitely feeling kind of like an achiness in my chest when I'm connecting with this energy. Like your person definitely is going through it, or they were. They're definitely just trying to mend their heart. Also, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, so it's like they're just trying to rest from like a lot of emotional turmoil. This also could represent that they've recently walked away from something, or like they're having to heal from the ending of something else. That could be like the ending of a situation they were in, or they've like lost something. I feel like could definitely be connected with you though, like maybe losing you was just like really, really painful for them. But we have the Fool and the Six of Cups, so this person wants to reunite with you here with the Six of Cups. This also means they're reflecting on happier times with you. They have very fond, like, nostalgic memories of the two of you being together, so this person is definitely reminiscing a lot, and again, wanting to come back into your life, like, after maybe this period of difficulty or pain. It's like they want to make a return here with the Fool. This is about leaving something behind, leaving your fears behind, and just stepping into the unknown with unwavering faith, and just having the bravery to come back to you as well. I definitely feel like this person feels that you guys are meant to be with this Six of Cups energy, because that's like soulmate energy. This person feels like you guys are meant to reunite with each other, and so they feel very motivated to come back into your life there with the Fool energy. Definitely let go of obstacles between the two of you as well. They don't want anything to hold them back from you. You also have the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor, so your person wants to show you how much they value you, and the Emperor is about them starting to really stand in their power, and not give their power away to like situations or people that don't serve them, is really what I'm hearing. And it's like they want to be strong for you, like they want to be a stable presence in your life, and it's like they really want to show you how much you mean to them here with the Nine of Pentacles. You hold a lot of value for this person, like you're very important to them, and they definitely look up to you, like they see your beauty and your worth, and they really admire you a lot. I think they're definitely in an energy of admiring you. I feel like they're also very proud of you as well. It's like they almost feel that in some ways like your accomplishments are their accomplishments, because they feel very close with you in that way, and that like, you know, when you succeed it feels like they're succeeding because you mean so much to them. So I feel like you're doing really well in your life right now, and this person is really acknowledging that and appreciating that. We also have the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So your person is walking away from something. This is also about an inner journey, but I'm just getting a sense your person is leaving something behind. So that could be a karmic situation, or it could be these fears that were maybe holding them back. But your person is definitely going on a spiritual journey and leaving behind what no longer serves, walking away from what no longer serves them in their life. Because I think they ultimately really want the Ten of Cups with you, and I think they're thinking about that. It's like they've acknowledged that they need to leave something behind if they want to be with you here. That could be just negative behavior. It could be, maybe selfishness or an addiction, or it could be another situation that, they need to walk away from another person. But there's definitely an acknowledgement in your person's mental space that they need to leave something behind if they want to be with you, and I feel like they know that it's worth it here with the Nine of Pentacles. They know that you're worth leaving something else behind to be with you, if that makes sense. We have, oh wow, I didn't even notice this when I was putting these down. We have the King and Queen of Wands, because your person is definitely thinking that you guys are divine counterparts here, soulmates. Also the King and Queen of Wands to me represent the masculine and feminine twin flames, so this could definitely be a sign that you guys are twin flames, or your person is recognizing that you are. If not, this is just a deep soul connection. If you don't resonate with the twin flame label, this is just saying your person sees you as their other half, as their equal, as the person that's meant for them. They're also feeling very passionate for you, very attracted to you. It's like they feel that you guys, what I'm hearing is you guys march to the beat of the same drum. I've never ever used that before in a sentence. So it's like you guys have the same, I don't know, it's like you don't really have to explain much to each other. You're just kind of perfect for each other is what I'm feeling. You're both extremely attractive, charismatic people. You're just really equally matched for one another. This person recognizes that. We also have Temperance and the High Priestess. So this Temperance is about that patience as your person has maybe been in this healing energy of the Four of Cups. This is also, to me, spirit really healing your person, helping them to get in touch with themselves. And we have the High Priestess, so they're listening to their intuition more. Also, I think they're really viewing you as someone very wise. The Queen of Wands is a very spiritual energy, and so is the High Priestess. So I think this person really admires your spirituality as well. I think they want to become more spiritual to be with you. We also have the Five of Pentacles and the Tower. So the Tower is about purging of karmic energy for me. It's about the ending of those situations, letting go of the old, clearing out negativity in your life. And this Five of Pentacles, it's like, whatever this is, it's like your person was feeling very lonely and out in the cold in a situation, and so it's like something needed to, like, some sort of divine intervention has come through and kind of forced your person to maybe, like leave something behind because they're just not feeling good about it anymore. For some of you, take that as it resonates. It's like this person is also just missing you a lot there with the Five of Pentacles, like really feeling like kind of lonely and isolated. And I think the Tower represents that, like they've had some sort of epiphany as well. They've had some sort of realizations. I'm kind of curious about this. I feel like I want to clarify this later. Let's see what this is. I'm definitely feeling like for some of you, this was a karmic situation that came to kind of a dramatic close, and it kind of left your person a little bit shocked and unstable. Like this person feels very unstable right now. For some of them, it's like they've just left a living situation or like a relationship, and so they're feeling very, very like, just like unsafe almost, or kind of out in the cold, like out of sorts. Like they're just having to kind of recover from this. So take that as it resonates. It's also about if there was an ending in this situation, it also left them feeling very out in the cold, feeling very rejected. Death. See, this is all about something. There's definitely something happening here with your person, because there's all this stuff about endings here. Like something has really ended in your person's life, and it's like allowing them to transform, because we see the Death and then we have the Fool card. So it's like there's this sun coming out in the Death card. It's like there's been an ending, but it's allowing for this new beginning here with the Fool. So for some of you, I'm definitely feeling they've left a relationship, but take that as it resonates if that's applicable. Or again, just like a karmic situation, because something significant in your person's life has ended. They've definitely walked away from something. We have the Star and the Four of Cups, and now they're having to heal here with this Star energy. It's funny, the Star actually comes out of after the Tower. So it's like after this cataclysm with the Tower, the Star comes in to heal from that, which is almost the same energy as the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. It's like your person's having to heal from an ending, and now they're kind of sitting back with the Four of Cups, really reflecting on things and reevaluating. It's like they're taking time to really just cool down and like reevaluate their life. But I definitely feel like they're wanting to come back into harmony with you here with the Temperance and the Ten of Cups. It's like this person wants to return to you, maybe after a period of difficulty and pain. Okay, I'm going to clarify some stuff now. Okay. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile 3's person's current thoughts about pile 3. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile 3's person's current thoughts about pile 3. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile 3's person's current thoughts. Okay, so we have the crown chakra. So there's been some sort of realizations here, enlightenment. I feel like the Tower can also represent that. It's almost like Kundalini energy coming in to like blast the illusion away. We also have power, which is the strength card. So your person has really stepped into their power here, as well as with the Emperor energy, you know, stepping into their truth. It could have been that your person finally stood up for themselves and decided to leave a situation because they got into their power. Because we have the Ace of Cups here, love begins. It's like this person wants to begin again here with the Fool card. You know, they want to have this new beginning in love with you. So they needed to walk away from something. We also have the third eye chakra, which is those realizations, that clarity, seeing things for what they are, finally, seeing the truth. And then, wow, we have suffering and silence with the Nine of Swords and sacrifice. So, yeah, your person was really going through something. They might actually really be suffering in silence right now, or they might have been in a situation that really caused them a lot of suffering, but they didn't really have anyone to talk to about it. But now we have sacrifice with the Hanged Man. They're getting a new perspective on this and maybe realizing they don't need to suffer anymore, that they really do need to let go of something that was keeping them trapped in suffering. Having to sacrifice maybe some ego there, you know, having to admit that they were wrong about a situation for some of you. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Cups. See, look, authority, again, with the Emperor, stepping into their authority and walking away from something. Stepping into their divine masculine power. Clarify the Eight of Cups, pile 3's person's current thoughts about pile 3. Clarify the Eight of Cups, pile 3's... Wow. Clarify the Eight of Cups, pile 3's person's current thoughts about pile 3. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. So it's like this person, again, we have the King and Queen of Wands and the Emperor and the Empress. So this person definitely recognizes that they are meant to be with you. So, you know, they might have had to leave something behind. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. We have the Four of Wands here. That's like kind of similar to the Ten of Cups energy, but just a slightly different. But yeah, look, that energy of the happy home. And then we have the Lovers. So, and then we have mental conflict. So it's like maybe there was some sort of mental conflict that your person was having to go through with this with this Eight of Cups. Like they were having to figure out what they really wanted in life. But I feel like they've really figured it out here with the Four of Wands and this Lover's energy. Like they've come to some sort of solution here. And it's like they know that they need to be with you here. They know that you guys are meant to be in a relationship together because they feel that you are absolutely like the one that's meant for them with the Empress and the Emperor. So definitely your person is, you know, maybe really realizing for the first time that this is absolutely like the love of their life kind of situation. And again, I'm like hearing like they want to be with you by any means necessary. So that really might be for some of you leaving a relationship again, leaving a karmic situation, or leaving behind negative patterns, addictions, because they just feel that the two of you are 100% soulmates meant to be, and it's like it's worth whatever consequences or whatever difficulty, you know, comes through having to fight for this connection. It's like they're willing to do it, if it makes sense, because they know that it's worth it to fight for this. Fight for this love, which is so beautiful. Let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say. All right. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What does pile 3's person want to say? I tried running away from my feelings for you, but they came flooding back more intensely than ever. So for some of you, your person did kind of run away from this connection, but it's like they really want to return to you because, you know, they realize that they can't really push these feelings away because you guys are like divine counterparts here. Let's see. So yeah, it could have been that they ran away because they were scared, or maybe if they were trapped in another situation, they felt like they needed to just, you know, it was going to cause too much drama to have to leave that, so they felt that they needed to like forget about you or something. But it's like this person, it didn't work, and now they realize that they need to come back to you because you are, again, with the Lover's energy, soulmates. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? I want to be more emotionally honest with you. So yeah, your person could have been really hiding their feelings for a period of time. Our souls are destined to unite. Very sweet. So your person feels that you guys are meant to be together there. I want you in my bed, so definitely desiring you on a very physical level. You can trust me. Wow, this is interesting. So your person wants you to know that you can trust them. I feel like this is also them saying that they do have good intentions for you. Our union is a cosmic event. We've been communicating through dreams, so pay attention to your dreams is what I feel, especially if there's been limited communication in the 3D world. I feel like you guys have really been in contact that way. I'm dreaming of you. Interesting. So your person is dreaming of you as well. You are my wish fulfillment, and I want to show you the real me, all of me. So again, wanting to be more emotionally available with you. All right. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What else does pile three's person want to say? You're an angel. Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah, you're a very like angelic presence. You're very sweet. Your person really recognizes how kind you are to them. That you've been very understanding as well, as what I'm hearing. You're amazing. Oh, your person looks up to you so much. You're connected through an internal flame, so it definitely could be twin flames there. And then I promise I will keep you in my heart always. Very sweet. So this person will never let go of you. You know, you'll always be in their heart. I'm also hearing, you know, you'll always have their heart as well. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Let's see. I've shed so many tears over you. So yeah, they've really cried about you. You know, really longed for you as well, as what I'm feeling from that. I feel like I've known you before, so past life connection. To be honest, being away from you is probably the most painful thing I've ever experienced, so there definitely could have been a separation for some of you. It's been really, really painful for this person. I want to express my truth to you. Don't give up hope on me, please. I want to wake up in your arms every day, and I love you with every fiber of my being. Wow, so really powerful emotions coming through for your person. They're definitely really missing you a lot. It's like they just feel like you guys are meant to be together, and it's like they really want to live with you also, is what I'm feeling. Like they want you to be the person that they get to, you know, live their life with. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I'll just take these. I drive myself crazy overthinking everything, so yeah, they really might be an overthinker in their head a lot. You'll always have a special place in my heart that no one else can ever fill. I'm going through a dark night of the soul, so yeah, this person's definitely going through a lot. I definitely feel that with all the death energy, but the dark night of the soul is really positive because that does lead to enlightenment eventually. I'm coming back and showing up as my best self. You are so precious to me. You're the love of my life. Yeah, I definitely see that. I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you, so there could be a lack of communication because they don't really know what to say. Again, they might be in this dark night of the soul energy and just kind of like out of it, so they might not be like ready to like talk. I'm in love with your soul. I've put you on a massive pedestal. I'm so intimidated by you. Yeah, that makes sense with the 9 of Pentacles. And sometimes when I think about you, my heart starts to ache and my eyes well up with tears. We have crying that came out twice. Your person's definitely been crying about you a lot. So maybe you have two, or like if you feel like a sudden wave of sadness inexplicably, it might be that this person is crying. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? You are my love, you are my light. So yeah, you are the light of their life is what I feel. You are absolutely gorgeous inside and out. I'm so attracted to everything about you. I crave your kiss, your touch, and your beautiful voice in my ear, so they're really missing you. And then you belong to me and I belong to you. Our hearts are forever united. Very beautiful. And I feel like that's definitely why your person wants to return to you, because they feel that you guys belong to each other. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I love it when you touch me. I don't want to be with anyone else. You're the only one I feel any desire towards. And I love hugging you. There's nothing better than your warm embrace. So your person's really missing your hugs. They're missing your warmth as well. Like, I think you really comfort them energetically. You have this very sweet, nurturing vibe that I think your person really appreciates. And I think that's what's going on with the Five of Pentacles, is they're just missing your loving energy. They just miss you so much with that energy there. All right, let's see. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yeah, they're wanting to recapture the romance with you here. That's that Three of Cups energy also, reuniting with you. And then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and they're definitely feeling extremely attracted to you. And it's like they want to come into your life and just have fun with you and forget about maybe the hard times. It's like your person really needs some fun in their life. They're really depressed is what I'm feeling. They're going through a lot without you. Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Just take this one. This says, great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Wow, your person really wants to take that risk to come towards you. For some of you, this also could be about travel, having to travel back to you. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Yes, your person is purifying with that tower energy as well, going through a major purging of that negative energy. And then wandering path, enjoy the journey. So they're kind of surrendering to the journey. They might have gone on a wandering path, but it's like with this little fox and his little map, it's like they're finding their way back to you is really what I'm feeling, because they're having to purify so they can return to you. That's really beautiful energy. Okay, now let's look at what lesson you guys are both learning. Okay, what lesson is your person currently learning, pile three? What lesson is pile three's person currently learning? What lesson is pile three's person currently learning? What lesson is pile three's person currently learning? So we have two. Surrender, I can release my need to control. So yeah, your person is definitely letting go of control, and it's like that need to control things is really because of a fear. It's because of insecurity. So it's like your person is allowing life to flow and take them where they need to go with that Fool energy. That's definitely about surrender. They don't need to know what the next step is. It's just they know they'll be guided. And then empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Yeah, your person is definitely growing in their empathy. They're seeing, I think, how they've hurt you before, and I think they're really growing from that as well. So your person is becoming more compassionate, which is beautiful. I feel like they're developing emotional intelligence here. And then what lesson are you currently learning, pile three? We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So it's interesting. You guys are both releasing control. You're releasing your need to, have all the answers, know everything. You're allowing the situation, again, to just flow naturally and then change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So I feel like you're surrendering, again, control. So much about both of you surrendering control. And I think you're also allowing your person to change, and that, you're allowing them to grow and evolve, which they are doing with this empathy. And that there's a lot of movement here. There's a lot of dramatic changes happening, but I feel like you're kind of rolling with it because, you're seeing that it's only resulting in growth for your person. All right, great. And then let's get you some advice here. Advice for pile three, please. Some advice. Oh, freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So this is about you stepping into freedom as well with that Fool energy, which is very interesting. There's a lot of mirroring going on. So the path is clear if you want it to be. So, the only thing holding you back is fear and doubt. you know, so just letting go of that, surrendering that, and knowing that you do deserve the things that you desire in life, and that you will, you know, create them if you truly believe that you have them. Let's see, pile 3, what else does your person want to say to you? I want to be yours. We could have it all. Yeah, definitely with the 10 of Cups energy. You make me hot and bothered. And would you take me as I am? So this person is like wondering if you would want them for who they are as a person. And like I think that's an insecurity, is maybe they're insecure about who they really are as a person. Pile 3's person's overall energy towards pile 3, please. Pile 3's person's overall energy towards pile 3. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups. We have quite a lot, actually, but it's fine. So we have, oh wow, the 4 of Wands. So that's that 11-11 reunion card. This 2 of Swords, it's like your person's at a crossroad. They're having to make some really important choices here with the 7 of Cups. It's like they're really having to choose themselves is what I feel here. Choose what actually makes them happy. Oh wow, but we have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. This is so interesting. It's like totally about them reuniting with you here. The 3 of Wands is about them on that journey back to you with the 4 of Wands. It's like the pre-4 of Wands. It's like they're coming home to you. And then, yeah, wanting to reunite with you here. That's really beautiful. All right. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? What does pile 3 need to hear right now? What does this say? This says knitters. This is for people that knit. But I feel like this is about you and your person knitting your connection back together, reestablishing that bond. We have blessed, inspire, and protected. So you are protected and blessed. I also feel like you inspire hope in your person. This little broom, it's kind of reminding me of like sweeping away the negativity. This little man praying. So maybe your person is getting in touch with their spirituality. We have the Leo energy. So that's that pride and confidence to pursue what you really want. Also, it could be relevant to the Lionsgate portal. We have this cute little fox, so this is about strategy. Also, it's interesting because we have this little fox on this map. So your person's being clever and strategic, I think, with how they're going to return to you. They have this beautiful lotus with the Om symbol, so getting in touch with that enlightenment energy. I think that's the crown chakra again. We have the letter H, which I feel like stands for hope. The letter D, I feel like that's about letting go of doubt. This little boot, again, a sign of travel coming back to you, traversing mountaintops to be with you, metaphorically or physically, who knows. And then we have this cute little haircut kit, and that kind of reminds me of letting go of the old and bringing in the new. All right, pile 3, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss. Take care. All right, bye-bye.